Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Brittany, or Orange Ninja Bunny. As usual, I apologize for any background noise, and I just had a sneezing fit, so my nasally voice. As you might already tell, or might already can tell, whatever. This is the tile challenge. I don't know if that's what everyone else is calling it, but it's easier for me to call it that, because every room is one tile bigger is quite a mouthful. I believe it was started by James Turner, and then a couple other people have, latched onto the idea as well. So for this one, I thought I'd start with the smaller rooms, and then we'd get into the bigger rooms as we go back. So right now I'm just working out where doorways are going. Before I was working out like, okay, this is this and this is this. And I didn't record this live because I seem to have a tendency to be bad at those. So maybe one time we can do a let's play, but for now we'll just continue doing the speed builds and I'll just explain what my rationale is before. So this one's just a small kitchenette off the entranceway, and then a desk, like a small office, small office. And I think it works pretty well. It's got like a bookcase, the books there, so it works as a bookcase, and then the computer. And then there's a small skill building item in the hallway, and there's my dogs. And then this is like a guest bedroom. Coco, please. The guest bedroom is nothing special. It's just like a picture, and I think I add a rug lighter. I do this completely backwards. I don't add any flooring or walls, or wallpaper for a while. But the kitchen is kind of small too, but I think it works. Yeah. It's okay. Like, it's got the fridge and the stove and the counter. So now I'm just adding in some decorations on the wall, because I think, in that space you'd want something. I figured posters would make more sense because it's such a tiny space. You don't want to be walking by frames. Of course the Sims don't have a problem with that, but I was trying to go for practicality. And then this room is the dining room. It's only got 3 chairs. I feel like in a regular situation they would have another chair and it would just be hidden somewhere, so when they have guests they could pull it out. And then this is the kids' bedroom. I spent so much time trying to fit both of these items in here, but I ended up moving the toy box out into the living room. But I think it's still a nice touch. And then I thought, well, they'd have posters on the walls, and I put them closer to the ground because it is a child. And I remember when I had things on the wall, when I put them on the wall myself, they would end up being way closer to the ground than if an adult put them up. And then this is the, master bedroom. And I chose that bed because it didn't have a headboard, and it made more sense to me. Excuse me, goodness. Because of the space. And then this is the living room. It's not anything super fancy, it's just a television, the rug, the couch, and the toy box, and then I think a little storage thing. And then there's the back bathroom, which is the main bathroom, so that they can take showers and baths. But it also serves purpose as the laundry room. And it is a very odd shape. So I thought maybe they had renovated it, and there used to be 2 doors into this room, and it was split into 2. But in order to make their living room, they just made it 1 and had that long hallway. And then here's my outdoor area. I didn't want to do too much decoration outside. I'm not very good at decoration outside either. So I'm trying. And then here's the windows. Yeah. Like I said, I'm all over the place with this. I think the windows turned out pretty nice areas. I feel like I should have done a window in the kitchen, or not in the kitchen, in the dining room because it feels like it would have worked better. But I had that painting and I didn't really want to get rid of the painting because it just made sense to me. And then I put little flower boxes out. And we're doing columns now. Just to taper it off. And then I went for this dusty pink siding, and I think it looks really nice. I actually never thought I would do a pink siding house, but here we are. Oh, excuse me. I really hope I'm probably going to have to record this again, because I keep sniffling. Stupid nose. I don't know if I was, like, sneezing because of allergies or whatever, but, like, goodness. So now, yeah, I'm just going in and putting, like, lights and stuff. Because before I was just like, okay, how am I going to fit the things? And I wasn't really thinking about lights or, like, walls or floors or anything like that. Yeah. So the entranceway is kind of sad. It's just got a rug. And a light. But then we go... Yeah, we just go and add in lights and stuff, and I'm trying to talk about it, but it's not working out really well. It's okay. Oh, and then I put this white flooring throughout the house, and I put carpet in most of the rooms, and then tile in the bathroom and the laundry room and stuff. And roofing. This is the easiest roofing I've done in a while, which is really, really saying something. Because, yeah. And I think it turned out pretty well as well. Like I said, I've stated in the past that I'm not very good at roofing. And, you know, that it happens. It happens. But I think this turned out really well. And, yeah. Like I said, I think it just turned out well in general. And then I chose this dark color, and then I added, like, these windows into the roof. Like they have a small attic space up there. Obviously they don't, because we can't really have that small attic space. But, you know. And then I chose, like, these rocks. Like, they had little rocks for the pathing, and then they put the big rocks on top. Or, like, they put the big rocks and they put the little rocks in the crevices. And that's kind of the idea. And then I chose, like, a little, like, a very simplistic way of doing things, where it's got very little foliage, very little anything going on. We've got, like, a bonfire and the swing set and the sprinkler, and I think that's kind of, like, true to how most backyards are. Like, yeah, it's super nice to, like, landscape and stuff, but I realize that I'm not good at that, so I'm just gonna be like, yeah, it's totally normal, it's fine. This is how normal backyards are. But we're coming up to the end, and we're gonna do a walkthrough like we've been doing, so I hope you enjoy that. Ouch. Okay, so here we are, and so just confession time real quick. I recorded this whole thing without recording the screen, and now I feel real dumb about myself. But here we are, with take 2. And now you don't get to see me being stupid about curtains and stuff. It's fine. Everything's fine. So we're going to go into this larger room and do the tab. And we're going to back out, and we're going to pretend that you don't see me doing this. Yep. Yes? Good. Great. And, okay. I'm so upset with myself. How did I even do that? Anyways, so here's the entrance. We've got the mailbox, and we've got the trash can. And I'm a little tall right now. Can I fix that? Yeah, okay, I fixed it. It's fine. Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted to do. I didn't want to zoom in on the door. Okay. So, my mouse is being kind of weird, so I'm going to use the pad here, because you can't why is it doing this? Why you like this? Okay, there we go, I fixed it. It's fine. Everything's fine. So, now I have to remember exactly what I said. Oh goodness, no. So, in the recording, the speed build record, I called this a kitchenette. It is a half bath. Please do not Please do not come at me. I think it was just because I was trying to go fast and I wasn't even paying attention to what things are actually called. Like I called a let's build a let's play. So like maybe we can do a let's build one day. That's a little odd. Why can't I? That is weird. You can't see the light, but you can see it in the mirror. Anyways, so then we go out into the, oh goodness, it's so much darker out here. Huh. Weird. So this is like the entranceway. It's not anything special. Maybe you could put a coat rack on the wall, but it's just kind of tight. And then into the office. And again, you could probably put something on the wall, but I was trying to like think about space, and I was like, is it gonna be too bulky to put something on the wall? Is it gonna like make it seem like it's smaller? But yeah, it's got the bookcase, well, the books, which, you know, works as a bookcase, and then the computer. So, and then we go into the small hallway, which you've got a calendar and the temperature thing, and then the bonsai tree, which is good for skill building. I'm guessing, I didn't really think about the parents. Their room is not really decorated at all. But the parents, they could be gardeners or something. But here is the guest bedroom. It's nothing special. Excuse me. There's not really a place to put their clothes. I mean, I guess they could just like, is there room underneath the bed? They could probably like put their suitcase under the bed or something. If you're gonna stay for a long time, or like your backpack could be like over there in the corner. I don't know. And then we go out here, and there is the dining room. And I did talk about how I kind of wish there was a window here, but I also like the picture a little bit better because I didn't really find a picture that I liked. So the lack of window is fine. But there's the trash can, the indoor trash can, in here. And then I feel like the extra chair could be like in the corner there, or something, or in the attic space that doesn't exist. And then in this room, or it could be in this corner, I guess, in here. But anyways, this is the kitchen, and I talked about the posters. I figured posters made more sense rather than framed, because it's such a small space. And it's got 2 counters, the fridge, it's functional. And then like there's space for storage, you know. And then we go into excuse me. Then we go into the living room, and we've got like a storage unit. Maybe that's where the parents keep their clothes, cuz like they don't have a dresser. Or they could put it like underneath their bed, I guess. I don't know. And then going back to the living room, sorry. There's a toy box, TV, and a couch, and there is kind of a tight squeeze to get into the parents' bedroom, but I figured they would only be coming in here to like sleep and possibly get dressed. I mean, they could probably just get dressed in the bathroom. But there is a mirror in here, and I'm a ghost, you can't see me, or a vampire. And then there's just like a side table. And like I said, I didn't really decorate it. I didn't really have an idea in mind for who these parents were. But, however, I do have an idea of what the kid is like. Because it's way more decorated in here. Which I explained the posters, like why they're so close to the ground and stuff. And, because the kids, when they put up their own stuff, it's kind of closer to the ground. And then I thought this cardboard thing from Eco Living, the dollhouse, it's something that they made, you know? I was thinking that this kid is kind of creative, that they like to put up their artwork and their, I thought maybe like they were into like science or something, or like, you know, so they put up their like little reminders of like art shows and science fairs and stuff. And they have another backpack there, and their 3 favorite toys, since their toy box is out in the living room. And then they got their own little clock, and then they have actually a place to store their clothes, unlike their parents. So then we go out through here, and I did discuss that I thought this room was like a renovated room. Oh goodness, it's so tight in here. And I thought like maybe this is like the cutoff for how this room was, and they just moved the door, or they got rid of this door. I was thinking that they moved the sink from over here to over here or something like that. And like they just combined the rooms so that they had more space in the living room. And then they added in this window. I don't know how easy that would have been renovation wise, but let's hope it's not that hard. But I figured this is like the main bathroom. This is where usually just family members are, and like if they have a guest, it would be like a family member or a really close friend, so it's not super awkward that the room is not like up to huge par. Like it's not like the best room ever, because it's kind of tight in here. Like you walk past like the curtain and the broom and stuff. But we've got plenty of storage in here, so maybe they store their clothes in here. Who knows? And there's a medicine cabinet, and then there's the towel on the shower itself, and a towel on the wall. And then like cleaning supplies down there underneath the sink. And then the laundry basket and like extra towels and stuff like that. So I figured the stuff for the laundry is also stored over here. So then we go back out here, and then we go back into the backyard, and we have just a nice little patio with the grill and like a little art bench for the kid, and then like a nice little sitting area for the parents. And then their decorations are out here as well, because I couldn't really figure out where to put them, and I figured, well, maybe they were just like, yeah, we can put them out here. I don't know. If it rains a lot, that's not a great idea, but it's fine. So then we go out here, and we have the pot plants, or the planters, and a bird bath. It's just like a small garden. It's not like anything special, but I mean, maybe if they do, in your scenario of this house, if you decide to download it, and you have the parents and stuff as the gardeners, you could add more off to the side here, or even in the back here to make a grove. But it's very small, minimalistic, but I think it works. It's not too cluttered. It's got the swing set, the tree that you can't see, which I think would be a nice like playing tree. Like I used to play underneath trees a lot as a kid, so I think it would be kind of cool. And I used to swing at the leaves and try to catch them with my feet, so I think it's a nice placement. And I used to make mud pies a lot, so I thought this was a nice placement of the sprinkler too. Like I'd purposely make mud for the mud pies, so, and I would make them underneath trees, so, because using the leaves as like the plate. But then we have the bonfire back here, and I figured like this is just like extra stuff that they had from renovation maybe, or like they collect pallets from one of the parents' works or something, I'm not sure. I thought about having like a wood pile, but like the only wood pile we have is the one from Get Together, from what my knowledge, and I mean I could have used debug items and like made a placement, but I just didn't think about that at the time. So just imagine that there's like a wood pile out there or something. And then I explained this pathway, like it's got like the little pebbles in between the rock pathway, and then I kind of made it so it looked like people would walk up this way and kick up the pebbles, so that they were walking up to the front, or walk into the back. They're kicking the pebbles from like the pathway along this way. I thought that was a nice extra touch. And then like we've got the planter boxes underneath the windowsills, and there's this little shrubbery thing, and I'm not sure if like this really works. Like, it's not, like, maintained, I would say. Like, it's kind of like something that was there and they just don't care about. I don't know. I'm trying to think about a backstory for the parents, but it's just not working. Because, like, if they were gardeners, why would they not maintain this? I don't know. Oh, and I forgot to point out, it's raining. As usual, when I do these, it has to be raining. But, yeah, that's the house. I hope you enjoyed. Trying to make sure I cover all my bases, since I already recorded this once, and I kind of failed at recording the screen. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hit like, subscribe, the bell, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!